Hello. A ver, voy a poner el... ¿Es esto? Sí. Es este vídeo.
Welcome to...
Welcome. 1 hora 52 segundos, La madre que me parió. Lo vamos a empezar ya, Lo que me voy a poner los cascos. Se me ha enganchado la de... Porque tú y yo somos icónico. Nani, nani, no. No sé qué,
Welcome
pero
to
no
this.
por stories. Me matan sin party. Tú y yo somos icónico. ¿La he escuchado? No, solo una vez, pero ahora me salen trocitos en TikTok. Entonces la madre que me parió.
Open the knees wide and bring the feet together like you're creating a diamond shape with the legs. Then the hands can come round either side of your feet. Let your spine round.
Ya empezamos.
And relax your chin to your chest as you gently fold
¡Au!
forwards.
Que estoy fría, señora.
You can soften the eyes closed if it helps you to focus. And we'll pause for the first few moments here, deepening the breath, tuning into the body.
Duele.
With each breath that passes, continue to soften into position, letting the belly soften and relax, letting the head hang a little heavier, releasing tension anywhere else that you may be storing it. Slowly lift your chest and keep the left leg bent. Extend the right. Then slide the left foot up the inside of the right leg so the foot rests on the inner right thigh. Turn your body to face the left knee and place the right hand or forearm on the inside of the right leg. With an inhale, left arm will reach up and over as you bend towards the right side. If the head is needing more support here, then you can create a cradle with the right hand to rest the head. And just like last time, there's always the option to close the eyes so that you can tune into your body.
No leo mucho, No veo un pijo.
Inhale, lift
Parece que
yourself
esté
back up.
comodísima, sí, ¿no?
Place the left hand behind you. Reach the right arm up. Inhale, pick up the hips, and you can create a
¿Cómo?
kickstand with your left leg as you reach your right arm over, this time bending to the left. For those that would like a challenge here, you could hover the left knee off the
Sí,
mat.
yo quiero challenge. Claro que sí, señora. Ahora mismo.
Relax the left ear towards the shoulder. Steady your breath.
No puedo. Señora, no queremos challenge.
Slowly release, sitting the hips back down, turning to face the front of your mat. Straighten the left leg. Then bending the right leg, open the knee out to the side and glide the foot up the left inner thigh. Turning your body to face your right knee, Place the left hand on the inside of the left leg, or the forearm could come to the mat if that's within reach. Right arm reaches up and over as you bend to the left. And just like last time, if the head is wanting some support, left hand can create a cradle. Inhale to lift back up, placing the right hand behind you. Left arm will reach up. With your next inhale, pick up the hips and create a kickstand with the right leg. Reach the left arm overhead as you bend to the right. If you're looking for more of a challenge, right knee can hover off the mat. Relax the head towards the right shoulder. Steady your breath. Focusing the gaze on one spot as you steady your breath. Cross your ankles, bend your knees, bring your heels towards you, and then get ready to plant the hands and step back into tabletop. With the hands and knees set, start to move through a figure of 8, traveling forwards towards the wrists, back towards the knees and heels. Going a few times in one direction. And then switching directions. Come back through center, shoulders will stack the wrists. Then flip the right palm, so the top of the hand is down, and turn the right fingers to face the left side of your mat. Then place the left hand over the top of the right and start to lean to your left. Keep pressing the left hand into the right as you lean to the side. Hold for a full breath in. Exhale and release. This time we'll flip the left hand down, fingers pointing to the right side of the mat. Right hand will press into the left, then lean to the right side of the mat. Keep pressing the hands together. Steady your breath. Nice big inhales and exhales here. Slowly release. Plant the hands with the fingers facing forwards. Inhale, lower the belly, arch your back. Gaze forwards. Exhale, rounding the spine, bring chin to chest. Inhale as you arch the back. Exhale as you round. Continuing to move through cat-cow, matching each movement with your breath. Come back into a neutral position. Walk the hands forwards, keeping the hips, stacking the knees. Slowly let your chest sink down, coming into puppy pose. There's the option to rest the forehead or maybe the chin on the mat. And if this is feeling quite extreme, there's also the option to bend the elbows so that your forearms rest down, and this can often take some of the intensity out of the pose.
Qué mona que se recoloca. El top.
Lift your chest, look forwards, and then ripple all the way forwards to come and lie on your belly. Bring the forearms to the mat for a Sphinx pose. Pressing the floor away. Inhale as you expand the chest and roll the shoulders back. Exhale, bring hands under shoulders, push back to tabletop. Then extending both legs into plank. Start to pedal out your legs in plank, tapping one knee down to the mat at a time. You can always take a little breather as you lower one knee down. Then gradually we'll walk ourselves back into downward dog. Picking up the hips, shifting weight back towards the feet. When you arrive in downward dog, you can continue pedaling out the legs. Relax your chin towards your chest. Then grounding through hands and feet. Inhale, right leg will lift. Exhale, bring knee to nose or as close as you can, curling the knee in towards the body. Shift forwards, bringing your shoulders over your wrists. Keep pushing the floor away as you step the right foot in between the hands. It's okay if you need a couple of steps to get there. Inhale, reach your arms up, finding high lunge. Exhale in position. Then wrap the right arm over the top of the left and wind the forearms round one another, coming into eagle arms. With an inhale, lift your elbows, lift your gaze. The back may even arch back slightly.
Tío, parece que vaya aquí a invocar a
Bring the
Satanás.
spine back into neutral. Keeping the arms bound, shift the weight into the front foot as you step forwards. Cross the left leg over the right, winding the legs around one another. Then bend the right leg like you're sitting down in a chair. Continuing to press the arms and legs together,
Hostia, tú.
focusing the gaze on one spot as you hold eagle.
Parece que tenga pis.
Extend the right leg and lift the left knee into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, slowly step the left foot back into high lunge. Unwind the arms, plant the hands on the mat. Then pushing the floor away, step the right foot back to plank. Always the option to lower the knees if you need some more support. With an inhale, press the floor away. As you exhale, look forwards and rock forwards. Shoulders come past the wrists. Bend the elbows, keeping them close to the side of the body as you lower down to your belly. Then keeping the hands under the shoulders this time. Inhale, lift your chest and roll your shoulders back into cobra. Exhale, lower down and come back into down dog. Inhale, left leg will lift. Exhale, bring knee to nose, curling the leg in towards the body. Then shift forwards, bring shoulders over wrists, and step the foot in between the hands or as close as you can. Inhale, arms come up, high lunge. Exhale, in position. This time, left arm wraps over the right. Wind the forearms around one another, pressing the arms together. Inhale as you lift the elbows, lift the gaze. The spine might start to arch if that feels good. And bring the spine into neutral. Shift the weight into the front foot as you step the back foot forwards. Cross the right leg over the left and bend the left knee like you're sitting down in a chair. Continue squeezing arms and legs together as you find one spot to focus your gaze on.
Ay, señora. Me voy a caer.
Extend the left leg, lift the right knee into your chest, inhale. Exhale, slowly step the foot back, returning to your high lunge. Unwind the arms, plant the hands on the mat. Then pushing the floor away, step back to plank. Option to lower the knees. Inhale, press the floor away. Exhale, shift forwards and slowly lower down through chaturanga. This time there's the option to roll onto the tops of the feet and press through to upward facing dog. So the thighs are off the mat this time. Roll the shoulders back, expand the chest. Exhale, back to down dog. Take a full breath in. Exhale out. Lifting the right leg high, open out the hip. Stacking the right side over the top of the left. Then stepping the right foot in between the hands. Turn the back foot open. Windmill your arms to come up to find warrior two. Then relax the shoulders down the back. And bring the hands behind you, clasping them together. Draw the hands down. Inhale, puff up your chest. And as you exhale, fold towards the inside of the front leg. Hands can either stay close to the back, or the hands could start to lift. If this feels like you are going to hyperextend through the elbows, it can also be helpful to hold onto the forearms instead. I often take this variation as I struggle with my elbows. Relax chin to chest, angling the crown of the head down. Inhale, lift the chest, return to warrior two, reaching the arms out. Then lower the right hand either to the inside of the right foot, or the right forearm could meet the right thigh. Left arm reaches overhead as you turn your chest open for extended side angle. Look down for balance. Lower the left hand down for support. And turn the back foot to face forwards. Edge the right foot to the right side to create space. And lower the back knee down to find lizard. Pausing here. Slowing the breath. Then tucking the back toes to lift the knee. Start to bend your elbows so that you lower your chest below the level of the front thigh. And start to edge the right arm under the right leg, reaching out to the right side. You can keep the fingertips on the mat for balance. Then reach the left arm out to the left side. And this may be as far as you'd like to go. If so, stay here. If you'd like to take it further, lift the arms, hover them off the mat, coming into flying lizard. Keeping
no
the
puedo.
chest low, arms reaching wide.
Me como el suelo. Está puto volando, O sea, no está usando las manos.
Bring the hands back to the mat and slowly step back
¿Cómo ha
to
hecho
plank.
eso?
Option to lower the knees or take child's pose if you're needing a rest. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, finding your back bend of choice. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, stacking the left side over the right as you open the hips. Then step the foot in between the hands. Spin the back foot open, come up to find warrior two. Relaxing the shoulders away from the
Qué
ears.
bonito me ha quedado esto.
Clasp the hands
Lo voy a
behind the
volver a hacer.
back. Inhale, puff up the chest. Exhale, fold on the inside of the front leg. As you fold, the hands can either stay close to the back or they could start to lift away from you. Again, there's always the option to hold onto the forearms if it
Ahora
feels
está
better for your
bien.
elbows. Inhale as you lift your chest, opening the arms wide. Then left hand can either come to the inside of the left foot or left forearm can rest on the left thigh as the right arm reaches overhead, turning your chest open to the right side.
Ya no puedo más,
Look down for balance. Right hand comes to the mat for support as you turn the back
Se
foot to
viene.
face forwards. Edge the left foot to the left side to create space as you settle in for lizard. Pausing here,
El top que se ha puesto
steadying
no
the
le es
breath.
cómodo, Muy petiteta. Molt bé.
Then tucking the back toes, lift the knee. Bend your arms so that you lower your chest. Get as low as you can. Then reach the left arm through the left leg and the right arm out to the right side. Either staying here using your fingertips for stabilizers, or you could lift the arms coming into flying lizard, staying low
Y se ríe
in
la
the pose.
desgraciada. ¿Cómo lo hace?
Bring the hands to the mat, step to plank.
No lo entiendo.
Option to take child's pose if you're needing a rest. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, down dog.
Ay,
Take a full breath in. Exhale out. Lifting the right leg high, open out the hip and bend the knee. Then gazing forwards in between the hands. Bring the right knee to tap the back of the right arm.
Yana.
Then sweep the leg back to three-leg down dog. Gaze forwards, bring the knee to tap the back of the arm. And this time, bend both arms like you're coming into chaturanga. Always the option to lower the left knee down as you hold this here.
No, no quiero ya más.
Push back to three-leg down dog. Final time, bring it all together. Look forwards. Bring the knee to the back of the arm. Left knee can always come down as you extend the right leg out to the side.
Es que claro que sí, tía.
And then come back
¿Qué
to
haces?
3-leg down dog. Nice work. Lower the right foot down. Lifting the left leg now, open out the hip. And
Papá,
gaze
dile,
forward.
dame eso tú.
Bring the left knee to tap
Ay,
the back of the left arm. Come back, 3-leg down dog. Adding on, this time as you look forwards and bring the knee to the back of the arm. Bend both arms like in chaturanga. Always the option to lower right knee down for support. And push back up, 3-leg down dog. Final push, this time bringing the knee to the back of the arm. Both arms will bend, right knee can come down for support as the left leg extends.
esto me gusta.
Then bringing the fingertips to the mat for support, widen your stance. Turn your feet out and bend your knees to sink your hips down into Malasana. You can either use the hands for support or bring hands to prayer. Rolling the shoulders back to keep the chest open. Weight back through the heels. Use your hands for support as you straighten your legs and find a wide fold forwards. Relaxing chin to chest. Inhale to lift the chest halfway. Then step back into plank. Holding for a breath in as you push the floor away. Exhale, slowly lower down to your belly. Inhale to find cobra or upward facing dog. This time as you exhale, press up into tabletop. Lift the right leg and bend the knee. Then open the knee out to the side like a fire hydrant position. Keeping the leg raised as high as you can, start to sweep the knee forwards, coming towards the right arm, and heel toe the foot in between your hands. Turn out the back leg to create a kickstand. Then windmill your arms up to find a modified warrior two. Sink your hips towards your right heel. And then lift the hips back towards the left leg. Continue to sink the hips forwards with your exhale. Inhale as you lift.
Me caen los
Moving with your
mocos.
breath. Inhale, windmill the arms. Left hand will come on the mat behind you. Right arm will reach overhead. There's also the option to extend the right leg. And turn your chest open, coming into a little bit of a back bend. Press the floor away, lift yourself back up into your modified warrior two. Lower the hands on the inside of the right foot. Turn to face forwards and sweep the right leg back into tabletop. And extending the left leg, bend the knee and open out the knee to the side. And slowly with control, start to sweep the leg forwards and heel toe the foot in between your hands. create a kickstand with the right leg.
Arara.
Inhale, windmill the arms up into modified warrior 2. With your exhale, sink your hips forwards towards the left heel.
Tengo esto muy largo,
Inhale,
¿no?
lift the hips back up.
¿Por qué quedo tan horrible?
Continue to
haciendo
move
esta mierda?
gradually with your breath.
No sé si es la perspectiva de la cámara, pero yo esto me lo veo muy largo.
Then lifting the hips back up, left arm will rest on the thigh, right arm will reach overhead as you turn your chest open. Inhale, windmill the arms, right hand will come behind you, left arm will reach up and over. Option to extend the left leg and turn your chest open, coming into a little back bend. Inhale to press the floor away, come back up through your modified warrior 2. Turn to face forwards and make your way back into tabletop. Tucking the toes, lift the hips to find downward facing dog.
Okay.
Then gazing forwards, you could hop, step, or jump to forward fold.
No, no sé saltar.
Exhale all the breath out in your fold. Inhale, round the spine, roll all the way up to stand. Then turning to face side onto your mat. Step the feet wide into a straddle position. Then bending the right knee, sweep the hips over towards the right heel. And as you come lower, you can use the hands on the ground for assistance. Or you may opt to reach the arms forwards, relying more on the strength of your legs. Continue to shift weight towards the right heel,
Ayuda.
feeling for a stretch down the inner left leg.
No puedo.
Shifting to the other side, straighten the right leg, bend the left.
Ah, es que se pone así.
Either just walking your hands across the mat or continuing to reach them forwards. Gazing down so there's no tension in the neck. Come up to find your standing straddle. Turn your feet out and bend your knees to sink your hips into goddess. Focusing on opening the legs wide, lowering the hips to the level of your knees. Hands can rest on the knees or hands could come to prayer.
Yo no puedo tanto. Se me ve feísima, así parece una rana. ¿A mí por qué se me ve así?
Extend your legs, lift your hips, and turn your feet in parallel. Then start to edge your feet wider. Hinge from your hips, and fold to bring your fingertips to the mat for support. Then continue to edge your
Ay.
feet,
Es que hago surf yo con esto,
slowly
tío.
moving towards a side
Pero
split
esta tía,
position.
¿qué se cree?
No pressure to go all the way. We're just finding our edge. And start to tilt your hips forwards. So it's like a little bit of a back bend
De
as
verdad.
the legs move wide.
De verdad. Que me rompo.
And finding your edge, we'll pause here. Always the option to come down to the forearms.
¿Qué? Yo lo hago así, ¿eh? No, no. Es que esta tía... Que no, no, mira, no.
Slowly use your hands to press yourself back up. Heel toeing the feet in towards one another. Nice and slow. It can feel quite extreme when you bring the legs together, so don't worry, it is normal. Gradually edging the feet in together and slowly stand all the way up. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards.
Como hago otra vez la misma postura de siempre.
Inhale, lifting halfway. Exhale, step to plank.
Tía, tú.
And lower the knees, chest and chin. And like a snake, slither forwards onto your belly. Relax the arms either side your body. And with an inhale, lift your chest. You have the option to keep the hands on the mat, or you could reach your arms back and behind.
Este me gusta. Oh.
Continue to roll the shoulders back, broadening your chest, holding in position. Slowly release, lower down. Bring your forearms in front for support. Then bend the right leg and reach the right hand back to catch your foot. Turn the right fingertips to face forwards. And at the same time, you'll start to internally rotate your shoulder so that your elbow points up. Begin to draw your foot close towards your buttocks. At the same time, pressing through the left forearm for support. Slowly release. And bending the left leg. Left hand will reach back to catch the foot. Start by turning your fingers to face forwards, internally rotating the shoulders so that the elbow points up. And drawing the foot close towards the back of your body. Pressing through the right forearm to lift the chest.
Au. Este duele más. Ay.
Slowly release. Lie on your belly, again reaching the arms either side your body. This time, as you lift your chest, you'll lift your legs and your arms coming into locust. There is the option to stay here or option to bend the knees and catch the ankles to come into bow. If you've got a hold of your ankles, press the feet into the hands. This will help draw your chest up, opening the front of the body.
Joder, yo me siento que lo estoy haciendo como ella, y me veo y no.
Slowly release. Come and lie back on your belly. You can make a pillow with your forearms to rest your head.
Por favor.
And then giving the hips a little wiggle side to side, releasing any tension in the lower back. Then coming up into a kneeling position.
¿Está terminando? Dime que sí.
Lift your hips
Me da pelos.
and set your knees hips width. Resting the hands at the lower back. Keep your hips stacked over your knees. And roll
Verás
your
tú el
shoulders back.
contorsionismo ahora.
With an inhale, lift your chest. Think of lifting your rib cage away from your hips, lifting up and out of the lower back. And as you exhale, start to roll your shoulders back, opening your chest, guiding yourself gradually into a back bend. You could keep your gaze looking forwards, or if it feels okay for the head and neck, tilt your chin up, gaze up.
No, que se me caen los cascos.
Maybe even tilting the head all the way so that you can look back and behind.
No.
Option to keep the hands at the lower back or reach the arms up and over, reaching behind
Claro
you.
que sí. No, me hago daño, hija.
Keep the breath steady. Continuing to lift out of the lower back.
¿Cómo lo hace? Yo no puedo respirar así. Me he hecho daño y esto duele aquí.
Slowly lift yourself back up, reversing the posture. Gradually sitting the hips on the heels, resting hands on thighs, finding a neutral position to rest the spine. Then closing the eyes to let everything settle. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Letting go of any muscular effort. And coming into tabletop, come down onto your forearms. Then keeping the elbows where they are, bring the hands together and interlace your fingers. Keeping the hands wide so it's like you're creating a basket.
¿Qué?
Then lower the crown of the head just in front of your hands so that the hands come to the back of the head for support.
¿A qué me va a hacer el pino?
Start by pressing your forearms into the mat. Think of pushing the floor away. If you're new to headstand, then please feel free to stay here. No pressure to go all the way today. If you'd like to go further, start by tucking your toes, lifting your knees, and walking your feet in. So it's like a down dog with the head on the mat. Continue to press through your forearms. So you want to take the weight out of the head so that it's evenly distributed through your foundation. If you'd like to go further, start by bending one leg, bringing that thigh in close to your belly.
Que yo lo
Coming
hago,
right
pero
up onto
señora,
the tiptoes of the other foot so that you send your weight into your head and your forearms.
Verás que ahora me como la tele.
You may feel ready to bend both knees, bringing them into your chest. Coming into a headstand, just see how you feel. If you're coming all the way into headstand, continue to press through the forearms, pushing the floor away, taking the weight out of the head.
¿Qué más haces? Que no veo.
When you're ready to come down, slowly lower one
Arriba?
foot at a time. Bringing the knees back to the mat. And we'll go straight into child's pose. Reaching the arms forwards. Resting into position. Letting go of any muscular effort. Relax your arms, shoulders, head and neck. Let your breathing gradually soften and slow down. Slowly lift yourself up. Swing your legs round. Come and lie down on your back. And as you lie down, hug your knees into your chest. You can either stay here in stillness, or you may like
Unos
to rock side
iPods
to
ya.
side.
Igualmente es que no sabía si iba a subir del todo o no.
There's also the option to open the knees wide. Maybe keeping the hands on the knees or catching hold of the ankles for happy baby.
Señora, ¿en serio me va a hacer esto? No quiero clips. ¿Vale? No clips. ¿Por dónde se engancha? Aquí.
If you're in happy baby, bring the knees together. Keep the right knee hugged in and extend the left leg down the mat. And draw the right leg across the body over to the left side, guiding yourself into a twist. Reach the right arm out to the right side, and if it feels okay for your neck, turn your head to look towards the right fingers. Option to close the eyes here. Release the twist. Hug the left leg in to meet the right. And extend the right leg down the mat. Draw the left leg across the body to your right side. Reach the left arm out to the left side and gaze over the left shoulder if it feels okay for the head and neck. Release the twist. Extend the left leg down the mat. Relaxing both arms either side the body.
Tengo free.
Settle in for Shavasana. Roll the shoulders down the back. And for some, it may feel good to lift the hips and tuck the tailbone just a little bit so that when you lower your hips back down, your lower back is less compressed.
Se me caen. A tomar por culo.
Deepen your breath. With each breath, bringing your awareness back to my voice, back to the space around you, and starting to move the fingers and toes. Hug your knees into your chest and roll onto your side. Take a few moments here, thanking yourself for showing up for this practice, thanking your body for the incredible things it allows you to do. And soaking in that moment of gratitude. When you're ready, join me back in a seated position. And resting the hands on the knees, sitting up nice and tall. With the eyes remaining closed, we'll pause here for a few moments of meditation. Just focusing on your inhale and your exhale. Sitting back into that space of calm that you've cultivated throughout class. Staying with that steady rhythm of the breath.
Ay, me da la risa tonta. a mimir. Y no se puede, patiteta. Por eso dura tanto, porque hay mucha meditación, ¿no? Me gusta.
Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh out through the mouth. When you're ready, flick your eyes open. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. It has been a pleasure to guide you through this class. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you feel like you've been to the studio despite being at home. Thank you again, and I'll see you for another one.
¡Ay, ha desaparecido! ¿Qué?
Welcome to
Ahora
this moving
desaparezco yo.
meditation.
La albiceleste con el sol en medio mar.